Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. The Black Knights will put total leather and will get started. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the first swing of the game. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So the Army Black Knights offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
The offense set for a first down play. A quick pass to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. The give on the inside. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And the ball is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
14, Army, 0.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into their own hands. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Quarterback checking the play. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Turns it on at midfield. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's...
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it. There's time, but
worry.
This is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
They'll run it from the gun. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy.
I don't even know where he's sitting at.
You had your mic muted. The only thing I heard you say is this bitch. That's it. How? I can hear you now. You just listen, I'm going to need you to get the aggression out of your voice. I didn't do anything.
Assert themselves, run block what they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
It's streamed. I posted it.
Down try for the
CJ Baxter is on this team.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Army, bro. Yeah. Yes, he is. Watch here. Look at my stream and I'll go to the depth chart. CJ Baxter, 90 overall. They don't have a bad offense, low key. I mean, But he went to Army. Oh, I forgot he did leave you. That's fucking wild, bro. He went to Army.
Good news, though,
This,
they got a
this team is
lot
absolute
from that
dog shit.
quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense.
Already up
So, yeah,
28 to
you
0.
might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that, but you're also going to be in the ice bath after the game.
All I heard when Kamala was talking was, "Do not come. Do not come."
Didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back.
Who he took the bait. He took the bait of what she was trying to get him to do, and instead of talking about policy. But neither of them really talked about policy.
They'll go to the counter. And they're able to shut
And it's funny, the very first question they addressed it to Kamala. The guy asked, "Do you think the economy Americans are better off now than when you began your time in office? Yes or no?"
give it to him again on third
And
down.
she literally completely avoided the question. Didn't even say anything about the economy. She went on some rigmarole about her being a middle class child, and I was like, oh, they were both dodging questions the whole fucking time. It's just like, say yes or no. Like, it's not hard to just answer. Every time somebody said something, the other would be like, well, those are lies. And then the next person would say something, well, those are lies, and this is the truth.
We take a look at the stats.
Yeah, he shouldn't even have brought that up. That made him look dumb. Like,
This first down play.
even if it was true, it's irrelevant. Like, that's not. I mean, it's an issue, but it's not a presidential issue.
Run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
But he said they're eating the dogs and the cats.
Working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They're going to run it.
Not enough talk about policy, though.
Knock him down
I don't know.
inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
It was just a back and forth. That's all it was.
What play to call, what hold to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hold. Good job.
And the times that they did talk about policy is very vague. They just say, oh, this is what I'm going to do. Well, how? How are you going to do that? Tell me.
That time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game.
But Trump is right. If Kamala gets in office, there will be World War III.
Already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game,
He's not wrong about that.
This offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll need to strike this one.
Ooh, I'm gonna block it. I missed.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin? Two very
But the real question is, where has Biden been? That dude is fucking taking naps, on vacation.
Boston College managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll savor this
And that needs to be addressed too, is why did the Democratic Party lie about his health for 6 months until he did that debate and got exposed?
But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
and Kevin Connors keeping an eye on
Bro, my receivers outrun all these dudes. It's fucking wild. I just weave in and out.
And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took
I
it
just ran a simple bubble screen and took it for a tutty.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
on the move from inside his
All I want is the border to be closed so illegal stuff getting in and more money in my pocket.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had
Increase
to
the
settle.
child tax credit. Although some of us don't get our taxes anyway.
Touchdown. You got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players.
When's the deadline?
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just
It's
great.
coming close.
As a quarterback, you
Well, he's gonna buy all the Bears
try
tickets.
to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, "Hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage."
But it's a take me to the mall, baby.
Receiver couldn't connect. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball.
About to start chewing clock. This fucking game's over.
Make the tackle in the backfield.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to
Don't
turn
do it.
loose deep.
Don't do it. Get him. He threw it.
One deep down the left side.
Pick.
Fires into traffic. Intercepted.
Take it to the house. This will be our 3rd defensive touchdown. No, he's going to get me. You bitch. It's all right. Another passing touchdown for Scooby. You want to win? Put Scooby in.
Good thing that happened for the offense on that play. At least it wasn't a pick 6. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those old linemen, they're not going to be able...
It's too easy, bro. This Army team is god-awful.
Buckeyes. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do.
3 of my receivers have a tutty. We like that. Running back has a touchdown. We like that.
Here he comes from inside
Let's
his
stick him.
own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
You playing the game in this league with Texas or
After throwing the
Houston?
pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time.
Feels
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on.
Is he back? Oh, is he officially on Kentucky now, or is he?
These mistakes and move on.
Now on 2nd
Oh.
down. Here comes the option. May not be the most
How is that not a fumble?
play of the day, but it's important as he
Ball's
gets
rolling on the
to
ground.
5-yard line. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25.
They're not even trying to pass the ball really anymore.
Warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air.
Take that, Big Sen. Big Ben in the sun.
The offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it.
Ohio State has a bye week this week.
Buckeyes will bring the punt team
They don't
onto
play
the field.
nobody.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move.
Bro, this shit is embarrassing. I should have just fair caught it.
Touchdown, Ohio State. That return man saw
That shit's
daylight the
crib.
instant the ball
I have
touched
49
his hands,
points.
and he darted to it
It's like I'm playing PC.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Oh, it's going to suck having to wait all Sunday for the Bears to play, but prime time, it's going to be glorious.
They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
We'll have another T-ball game.
This is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse.
Why would CJ Baxter come here? Like, how did Army even recruit this motherfucker?
Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make
Dude was at Texas and left for what? Did he ever give a reason? Playing style? What was it?
some yards and get us some points.
Behind his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
To come here, maybe he thought he was going to get to run the ball more. They haven't even been giving him the rock, bro.
3rd and long.
So I know he's unhappy here. He'll fucking transfer again.
They'll keep
At
it on
1
the
and
ground.
4.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Black Knights
Yes.
send out the punt unit. You'll call for the fair catch here.
I've got hope.
First
Going.
snap coming before halftime. They'll throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's complete. Hey, huge pickup.
Oh, it's
And
funny.
he's gonna score.
Yeah, I'm going to have to chew clock to see that.
And I love this offense, man. being aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people.
They've had the ball. They've had the ball.
This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion.
Well, it's halftime now. And I have 2 defensive touchdowns and a punt return for a TD.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great
Buddy said Scooby. Well, I think that was my 4th TD pass for him, so I'll just run the ball.
Based on their respective performances, it would also be accurate.
What? It's literally going to be impossible. Their defense can't stop field goals.
Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible.
Got to be a hold.
These guys, you got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays.
They say you could call holding on every
This girl Kamala walked all the way over to Trump's podium. Kamala Harris.
This offense has a second down play.
I don't think he thought she was going to do that. Fuck him up. Oh.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that
Sack.
defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better.
You said what?
Huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback.
Sack.
They don't do anything right now. This defense
Fair
has
catch.
had their number.
Because I'll return another one. I know it. Cue clock.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torch this defense with an
I don't even have my starters in. Backups are in.
Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll give it to the back.
Bro, look at this. It's wide open.
Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is embarrassing.
And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second.
Bro, it's literally too easy. That was my backup. My backup QB. As long as I do it running, if I'm doing it running the ball, what's it matter?
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
Backup defenses.
Starting to get a little frustrated too. They just
Why?
back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter.
Do I leave the backups in or put the starters back?
Right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 50.
But he said some Zach.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield.
And the ball's free in the backfield.
Ooh, they got
the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll
shit.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking for room. It's Edwards. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. They'll try the run. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down.
What are they fucking arguing about?
Man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They're testing the right side here. Got enough space. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Apparently, it makes them feel good about themselves.
They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Ohio State 70, Army 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing the game, getting a sack on that last one.
Fires one high and deep. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Good. It's about fucking time.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
Good. Cheat code.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to 3.
God.
Productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. The hand to the running back.
I'm not even.
Obliterates him, still on the move.
I'm not even pushing R2 when I'm running. I'm just out here just joysticking it.
Big reason why
That's how slow these motherfuckers are.
Right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game.
It's sad, bro. Very sad.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the pummeling has started.
It's too much porn.
Pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th. fourth, and now they can smell 8
You've
straight
been
wins.
beating your meat to a bell of danger.
Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest.
She said it's you going where?
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game.
She said, ain't no way, boy.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you
This
running in
dude-
between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space.
Your quarterback only has
Throw
22
to him
yards
out on the
passing.
perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here.
Why didn't you just say that? You're running me around with this homosexual rigmarole.
He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That was our 8th sack of the game.
Man, is that a just indictment of the day? Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game.
Hey, man, they're the ones that want to keep passing the ball.
They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your
What?
coach
You're not going to play
confidence.
Colorado?
You want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, me too.
And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
I would try to return this, but
This is a spot you see many
just gonna kneel it.
returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.
Doug. I win.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around.
No, I thought you said it was personal.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Let's check these stats. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know how many passes I completed. I was. I was 3 for 3 with 124 yards and 3 touchdowns. 100% completion. That's fucking hilarious. That's so lame because of the kneels. Fitzsimmons had 3 carries for -3 yards because each kneel down is a fucking negative yard. That's so that shouldn't be recorded as a statistic. That's stupid. It's bars and all. Wait, they counted that as rushing? No wonder why. That fucking play that the RPO that I threw, they counted it as a run. One rush for 75 yards. That would have went towards the passing. I'm fucking done. They owed me. They owed my stats. Yeah, they owed me, bro. We won 77-3.